What's up, everybody? Big Sky Bowler coming to you again out here at Town and Country Lanes, and we're out here today to take a look at the brand new swag release, the Swag Archive. Okay, so right off the bat with the Swag Archive, I'm definitely excited about the colors on this ball. The logo really jumps out at you. Bright pink, hot pink colors. The ball itself is like a grayish black color, so you know it's just a dull grayish black. Out-of-box surface on this ball is 3000 grit sanded. It's an asymmetric cord ball with a very strong intermediate differential. We're talking over 0.030 intermediate differential. What that should mean for this ball is it's going to allow you to have a lot of flexibility with basically what you want to do with this ball. Now, I have mine drilled with the pin just above my ring finger. Using the PAL layout system, I went with 4x5x2 PAL. So a 4-inch pin to PAP. I have the PSA swung out just a little bit so it sits kind of in between where my bridge is and where my VAL is on my equipment. And then the 2-inch pin above the line is basically going to translate to how much that ball wants to kick on the back. So with 2 inches, it's going to be to medium fast at the break point. All right, enough of me talking about the ball. Let's get it out on the lanes and see what we can do with it here. Okay, so to get started today, we're going to start with more of an outside line. So outside for me, keep in mind, because of my rev rate, isn't going to be really anywhere close to second arrow with a ball like this, or at least I'm not expecting it to be. I'm going to be in between second and third arrow, probably close to 13 or 14 at the arrows. We do have a fresh house shot condition out here. The Town and Country house shot is between 42 and 43 feet in length. Everything basically right at 5 is dry. I usually stay away from that as much as I can. Just got done bowling league out here on Wednesday nights, so I'm pretty warmed up. Go ahead and get started. We want this ball to cross 13, 14 at the arrows and exit right about the 8 board. Okay, so just like what I was kind of expecting, because of the surface on this ball out of box at 3000 grit, it wanted to get up and go left pretty hard. I made a pretty good shot there. That was 13, 14 at the arrows. Exited the pattern right about the 8 board down lane. I did get around it just a touch too much, so I'm going to throw that shot again and try and stay a little bit more behind it. See if it'll tight rope into the pocket here. So I'm standing about 25 with my feet. Same line, a little bit more behind the ball. That's a little right, but I did get behind it. You can see that ball really wanted to pick up an early roll and get going off the end of the pattern. So we're going to try one more shot from that zone, see if I can't hit the target that I'm trying to hit, not only through at the arrows, but also down lane at the break point. One thing I'm really liking about this ball so far is it's easy to read as it goes down the lane. Because of the bright colored logos, I can really see when that ball starts to pick up its roll. That's better. Ooh, wow. Okay, so that was a really good shot. I hit 13 and a half, 14 at the arrows, got out to my break point or my exit point of 8. I was behind it as much as I can get behind it, and that ball just wanted to get up and go. So we're going to move. I'm going to move 5 left off of that last shot. So now we're standing with my left toe on 30. I'm going to be using the same exit point down at the end of the pattern. We're looking close to 16, 17 at this stage. Going to my standard release now. A little bit of a sticky there. So I got around it just a touch too much. My foot stuck as I tried to slide, but not a terrible shape. So I did hit my target at the arrows, got around it just a touch too much, and of course it wanted to bite hard and go. Leaves a 4 pin on me. I'm going to try that shot again. So again, the line is standing 30. We're looking at the arrows 16, 17. Exit point is right about the 8 board. That's much better. Wow, look at that ball go. So it's picking up the mid lane really, really well. It's not just hooking early and rolling out or basically hook stopping. It's pushing through the front pretty well. It's reading fairly early in the mid lane and picking up a really decent roll, which I really do like that shape, just not on a house shot like what we have out here. Town & Country's house shot does not have the best volume. It's about a medium oil pattern, so this ball just wants to read it and go. We're gonna move 5 left off that shot. So now we're standing 35. Same exit point, 8 board, down lane. Looking now 1920. That's a decent shot. There's the 9-pin. That was a really good shot. I'm really starting to like the motion this ball is making at the break point. It's not overly snappy and it's not overly smooth. It's kind of right in the middle. It picks up a really nice roll in the mid lane and just wants to go left. I'm loving the continuation that I'm seeing from this ball right now. I'm gonna move another 5 boards left. So we're gonna be left of 4th arrow at this stage. So we're standing 40 on the approach, and we're looking 21 area. Again, exit point of 8 down lane. Get there, ball. A 9-pin from that angle. Now, granted, I hit about 9.5 at my exit board, but still, look how well that ball reads the mid lane and just gets going off the break point. Excellent continuation. I haven't seen any deflection at this stage. So we're going to keep going left. Now, I have no doubt that I could probably use this ball on the house shot here if I was to bring the surface up to maybe 5,000 grit, which I am going to do a few shots at the end of the video where I do that. So now we're going to be standing 45. I'm in front of the ball return, left of 4th arrow, so we're closer to 5th arrow now. Looking 23, 24, exit point right about 8. Decent shot. Look at that ball go through the pins. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's several shots with the new Swag Archive on Town & Country's house shot. Keep in mind, like I said, the house shot out here is about a medium volume pattern. So this type of ball at its current surface is not going to be the greatest matchup. As you could see, I was unable to stay outside with it. Once I started to move into the middle part of the lane, of course, as I went left, I found quite a bit more hold with this particular ball. I didn't actually get into the pocket and carry until I was way in front of the ball return, left of 4th arrow at that stage. What I really like about this ball is how strong it reads the mid lane. It's going to make this ball excellent for sport conditions, which is where I'm going to get its primary use. I'm going to run to the shop real quick. I'm going to put the surface at 5,000 grit, bring it back out here, and we'll see what it'll do with a 5,000 grit surface. Okay, so I just came back from the shop. I have the ball now at 5,000 grit. If you guys are unfamiliar with what 5,000 grit really is, it's a true cut CTD pad. It's a 4,000/5,000 grit pad. If you use it dry, it puts the ball at 4,000. If you use it with water, it puts the ball at 5,000. So I first took it to 4,000 because the original surface on this ball was 3. And then I, of course, used water with that same exact pad and brought it up to 5. And if you look real close here, what you can see the reflection of the ball on the light. It gives it a shiny surface, but it still has teeth. So it's not polished. Keep that in mind. So what this should do is that it should allow the ball to get more length through the front and the middle part of the lane. And that, of course, is going to translate into much more back-end shape. Let's get it out there. haircut. I'm really starting to like this ball. As you saw earlier in the video, had its out-of-box surface, really had a very strong mid-lane read and excellent configuration for the pins, which means when you get this ball on some volume, it's going to be a real powerhouse. It's going to allow you to stay in the pocket and control the definition of the pattern. When I put it at 5,000 grit, of course, because the pattern out here is a medium oil condition, that allowed me to get more shape at the break point. It turned it from a continuous tight motion off the break point to more of an angular shape off the break point, even with a stronger layout of 4x5x2. What excites me the most about this ball is it should be extremely flexible for all types of bowlers out there. With the amount of intermediate differential we have packed into this core in this ball, combined with the higher RG on this ball, you should be able to drill it strong to get that earlier read, drill it a little bit weaker to get that more angular shape. Combine that with a bit of surface modification, you're going to have yourself one heck of a powerhouse of a ball here. Keep in mind that this ball at its out-of-box surface is best used on a higher volume shot. So if your house shot has more volume throughout the front and the middle part of the lane, that's where this ball is really going to shine for you. If you like what you see here, you can get yours at www.swagbowling.com. Thanks for watching the video today. Leave a like and a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.